It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're going to look here at Derrick Henry. He's coming off a great week, reaching triple digits in yards with a collection of touchdowns.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here come the Titans for their first possession on offense, and leading them out in his 4th season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know who else is having fun? Receivers. Because they get a chance to do what they do best, which is go out and catch the ball.
Yeah, and that last week effort, he threw for well over 400 yards.
Tannehill's throw pulled in by Woods.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominant.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry.
His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
As the Texans offense runs out, we get a peek at the man under center. Second-year quarterback Davis Mills out of Stanford.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. but I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting on a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
The first carry down for Rex Burkhead. A little juke and some room to work. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. On 2nd and 7, Mills. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Mills. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Mills.
He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pierce will try to pick it up.
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
A give to Burkhead on 1st down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The Texans at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have the home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Burkhead is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. After the penalty, it's Henry.
To about the 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill.
Oh, he's going to go for it all.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared. They let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Again, it's Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Tannehill.
This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
71 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. First carry of the game for Hassan Haskins.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Seven, our score after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Henry will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Titans have moved out in front. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. From the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
That's caught by Howard.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. So far, been so good this season. Well on his way, as you see, to a 1,000-yard campaign. Is he almost having the type of year to where you say, let's let him get his and we'll control everything else?
That's one way to go about it. Personally, I go about it differently. I'm taking on the bullet. I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence. And if we slow him down, now guess what? Everyone starts looking at each other like, who's going to make the play? Because he's made all the plays so far. So I have to go get him first. Build my defenses towards shutting him down.
Good luck. I mean, not many teams have been able to do it. We'll see. Tannehill. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he will have a Titans first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Again, Tannehill. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. Henry again on second down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Tannehill now to throw. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. The throw taken in by Hamilton. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. To throw again on second down. Tannehill. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. To throw is Tannehill.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it.
He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Titans now just about ready to take over. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
The Titans on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
A first down throw for Mills.
That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Looking to throw is Mills.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mills. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
To throw, Mills.
And he finds Howard complete. Touchdown, Texans! O.J. Howard, his first touchdown on the year as they have taken the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. Incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Desmond King picks it, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a 2nd one.
He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and they'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Throwing, Mills.
He'll get this one out to Rex Burkhead.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Mills. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans will take over here just shy of the 30.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st down, Tannehill. Over the middle, he's got Deshaun Hamilton.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Tannehill throwing again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Jalen Petrie picks it up, and the Texans are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. To throw again on 2nd down, Mills. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. So we've come upon halftime here in.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
So here are the Texans to take over.
And they've got the lead right now here, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week to the Raiders.
First down, Mills. That's underneath to Pierce.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Mills. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Mills to throw it.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this 2nd half.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
Oh, he's got Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season.
And the Titans have got it back to within a score.
But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. But Houston's offense taking over again. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Mills on first down.
And that's complete to Cooks. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
On second down, here's Pierce.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down.
From the gun, here's Mills.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he's on to punt for Houston. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return, and it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 182 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
On second down, here's a run from Haskins.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Called out a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
All start.
Moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Open man here is Hamilton. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Badgley able to punch this one through, and that will tie us at 24 all. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And here comes the Texans now. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice...
He's got a man, complete! And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And that looked almost to be a case of, you know, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
But I'm really not sure what was more impressive about that throw. Was it the distance travel or the accuracy involved? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, when you're trying to hit a guy in stride that far downfield, there's nothing easy about it. But he sure made it look easy there.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Pierce now up the middle. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Now Mills. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down. A gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. Now the short yardage man, Burkhead. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Henry again on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he wisely will throw that one away. Here's Brett Kern now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. This is fielded at the 27. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Texans will take over. Brandon Cooks trots back onto the field with the rest of this Texan offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Mills. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3rd and short yardage, Mills. He gets it to Cooks. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing, and that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3, just get the ball right to the receiver.
Is the hitch route. Tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really 1 step, like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
A give to Burkhead on first down. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Back now in Houston. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Mills now.
They dial up the screen here to Burkhead.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Here's Mills. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. Touchdown! Pharaoh Brown, 37 yards. And the Texans have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. That time a 6-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
They begin with Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Henry up the middle. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Titans on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Here's Brett Kern now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans.
At the 34.
They'll get things started with a carry by Pierce. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. On 2nd and 9, Mills. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different. Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A first down throw for Mills.
Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Mills now from the 50.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Mills now looks to throw on first down.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw is Mills.
He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Back to the ground with Pierce.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves to James. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air is out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
Throwing, Mills. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Mills.
Johnson with a completion over the middle.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive.
To throw, Mills.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Up the gut with Burkhead.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Working out of the gun, Mills.
This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Titans now.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill.
Over the middle into the hands of Burks.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 226 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Now it's Tannehill.
Caught by Woods.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 44, Tannehill. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. That'll be caught right side by Hamilton. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll run for it with Henry. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
1st down, they go right back to Pierce.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Another carry for Pierce. Room here to run. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Burkhead. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Burkhead going to run straight ahead here. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Mills. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So Houston going to come away here with the victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger. And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So So for the Texans, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.